My father had a grand vision for the novel. He knew he wanted certain illustrations, such as an illustration for every chapter. He really had a vision, and a lot of times when you have a major publishing house produce your novel, you have no control, the author has no control on the design and that entire aspect of it. And this was 14 years in the making. So he really wanted to have that control over what it looked like.
I decided after working on it for 14 years, every once in a while, I had 6 different mission statements. I'll spare you these. I would ask myself, why am I doing this? But it was, better than robbing banks. I love research. And after 3.5 years, my wife says, are you really doing anything down at the History Museum? I mean, you're enjoying yourself? So I said, okay, so I decided I had to start writing.
The novel begins as they're on their way to Germania Club, as it was called at that time. And it's there that the Alessandra and her twin sister, are having their birthday party, their 18th birthday party. So in the room, this smaller ballroom, is where the cakes were, and in the larger ballroom is where they were dancing with their large, beautiful ballroom dresses.
And she's a fictional character taking place in the middle of factual events. It's been researched really arduously, and it's wonderfully detailed and really makes a person feel like they're in the middle of the fair.
And it's amazing how close the 1890s are to today. The blind faith in technology, a new one comes out, it's got a new whatever. The idea of national depression, there was a depression across the country, and Chicago avoided it during the summer because all the jobs are going on in the fair. The idea of the pride in the country, and the idea of business, what's going to happen to business. Business has to reinvent itself, so a lot of challenges are going on.
It was just sort of the passageway to the 20th century, and all the innovations that we have come to know were introduced at the World's Fair.
It's an exciting book to see what happens.
I think that's an apropos title, because it does kind of bring out the atmosphere of that era. And then many people who have been on a Ferris wheel and always wishing that they'd stop at the top and be able to look out. John has somehow or other captured that feeling, that impression, and that emotion of that day. And as a writer, I could say he's done a magnificent job.